Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to our 148th episode of our live business chat. We're just a group of online business owners who have been getting together once a week and chatting about different aspects about our businesses, about ourselves, just so you can get to know us a little bit better and know about our business a little bit more. So this is our last chat before the end of 2023. And we thought we would talk a little bit about goal setting. So that's what this topic is about. But first, we'll just introduce ourselves. So I am Lynelle Dondale. I live in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. I was born and raised here. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandma, and I've been an online business owner for just over 4 years. And I've been with these ladies doing this chat for over a year now. They've been at it a little bit longer than me. And I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. And it's a lot different from what I used to do. I was a nurse. And we just hope you enjoy what we're talking about and get a little bit of value from us. So, Marilee, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Lynelle. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Merry Christmas. My name is Merle Bolden. I've been an online business owner for a little bit more than 4 years, a mother of two boys, and just like Lynelle, I really enjoy our journey in this business. Debbie and I is the one the original person that actually doing this live, and it's been really a great experience to have different people in our chat. So thank you very much.
Great. And Debbie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Of course. Thank you, Linel. Hi, everybody. My name is Debbie Alexander. I am originally from Japan and currently living in Salmonam, British Columbia. British Columbia, Canada. However, today I am in Vancouver, BC. My husband and I are here for holidays, probably for 2 weeks in Vancouver. My kids are here. However, my son is here, but my daughter is in Toronto. Beth, somebody just bombarded in here.
Hi, hi.
Hi, Beth.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
everyone.
Hey, let me
Hi.
see who's there.
This is Cheryl. Cheryl. Hello. And this is Nikki. Hi, everyone.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi, everyone. My name is Beth. I'm traveling now in Taiwan, back in Taiwan just a few hours ago. So I'm meeting my business partners in Taiwan as well. So I will not, share today, but just want to say hi.
Very nice of
okay.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you and have
Enjoy,
fun.
Beth. Merry Christmas. Enjoy.
See you
Merry
next time.
Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's very, yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, so Beth is right now traveling in Taiwan. Those two ladies were also business owners. So here I am in Vancouver visiting my kids. Not kids, only one of them because my daughter is in Toronto right now. So this holiday I wouldn't be able to see her, but that's okay. Yeah.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing, Debbie. So, again, our topic for today is how to make achievable goals and ensure you follow through with them. And I think, like most people, when it's close to the end of the year and the new year is coming, everybody wants to make New Year's resolutions or have goals for the future. Being business owners, I'm speaking for myself, I guess. We tend to have to make goals throughout the year, but I think we really focus on them a little bit more when we're starting a new year. I know for me that's how it is. So being that I worked in nursing, when I was in nursing school, we always talked about how to make SMART goals. So SMART is an acronym. So the S stands for specific, M was measurable, A was achievable or attainable, R was realistic or relevant, and T was timely.
Mhm.
So it really made a lot more sense to me doing goals like that, because when you can be more specific about what it is you want to achieve, it makes it a little bit easier. Things are not vague. So I was trying to think of an example before we started this. And I know for me, weight loss has always kind of been a thing for me. So, if you're going to do them the smart way, you could say specifics would be, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. I need to lose this much, or, my waist is going to be this big, or I'm going to wear this size of clothes. That could be your specific, that you want to lose a certain amount of weight. And then the M would be measurable. So how would you measure that? You'd measure it by your waist scale, how many pounds you've lost, or you could do it by measurements or the size of your clothes. And then if it's achievable or attainable, you wouldn't want to say that, in 3 months I'm going to lose 100 pounds. That's not really attainable. So you need to be more realistic with what that is. So, and then when it comes to the R, if it's realistic or it's relevant, what for me, the relevant part was, what kind of tools would I have available to me to help me to do that? So maybe I have an exercise machine or a treadmill, or I'm going to go walking, every day for a certain amount of time. Um, those kinds of things would help to see if it's relevant, if it's something that you're actually going to be able to do. And then your T would be timely. You would give a date as to when you wanted to achieve that goal. Or even sometimes you could say, by in 3 months I want to lose 10 pounds, and at the 3-month mark I'm going to reevaluate, and if I haven't lost my 10 pounds, then I'll go through my goal again and see, where I can adjust it, those kinds of things. So that's kind of how I tend to do my goals. And I find that it usually works for me, but I have to revisit them. So, if I don't achieve it, I don't just say, oh, well, I didn't do that, I might as well forget it. Just keep working on it, and you kind of adjust things as you go.
Mhm.
What about you, Debbie? What do you think?
Okay, I was going to share SMART as well. Yeah, that's very useful tool, one of the tool to make a goal achievable. And when I was a realtor, I learned this SMART. And especially for realtors, we start from the time, and then we call this reverse engineering.
No?
So by when, like, for example, for realtor, we want to make, let's say, 100,000. For realtor to make 100,000 a year, like how many houses we have to sell, and to make that sale, how many listings or buyers do I have to have? In order for me to have that many listing or buyers, how many interviews do I have to have with the seller or the buyer? In order for me to have that many interviews, how many calls do I have to make? So, we go backwards, and then we get the specific number or action, what we have to do to make that goal to achieve. And I think in our life, we can still use that reverse engineering, not only for the realtors, but for many people. Yeah, now we have a specific and measurable and attainable, uh, realistic, and goals with the timeline. But if there is no action, we wouldn't be able to achieve it.
That's right.
So yeah, so it's probably better to have some actions in the goal setting as well, and that will be easier to make your goals achievable.
That's right. I agree, Debbie. I agree. What about you, Merle? What are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts on this, Linnell, is that I had never thought about like this before. When I plan something, I would say, okay, in this amount of time, I'm gonna save this amount of money. Okay, and then I am going to invest. So I am very specific of things that I do, and if I won't meet that goal, I have to readjust.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So that's what I've been doing. And it's just like in our online business, I think we all have goals in here, but there are some days that, okay, well, it's not going to be the same all the time, right? It's not going to be a smooth ride. So for me, I have to adjust or else I'm going to go crazy. So yeah, for me that's what I do.
Yeah,
Literally.
good.
You know,
And
now Melly talked about our online business.
mhm,
And then I think, in our business, we have milestones. And then
yeah,
there's a big milestones, but there's a smaller milestones too.
mhm,
So when we have a, big goal, but make it in a little steps
mhm,
and achieve one step at a time to go for a bigger one.
mhm.
Mhm.
I think that's good idea.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I think you need to make small, like you say, small goals that are going to get you to the bigger goal. Like
Mhm.
they're like stepping stones, right?
Mhm.
And I think lots of times people say, well, I didn't reach that goal. It's never going to happen for me. But
Right.
but again, if you, like you say, if you can readjust, and I think that the more specific you are about what you want that goal to be and the different steps you have to take, to reach that goal. That's like, saying that I want to lose 10 pounds, and that's all I say. How am I going to do it? How am I going to know that I'm losing weight? How am I
Mhm.
going to make it easier on myself? All those kinds of things. You have to break things down into smaller steps that are easier to achieve.
Mhm.
And I think for me, I know I feel, how do I say it? If you can achieve small goals, I think that gives you a little bit more of the motivation to keep going. Because if you have something that's big and huge and you don't ever achieve it, you don't really have the motivation to keep going. But
Mhm.
if you can do the small goals and achieve one, and then, okay, well, now I've achieved that. Now I can go on to the next one. I think it keeps momentum and it keeps the motivation going.
Mhm.
At least that's how it works for me.
Yeah, now talking about motivation,
Mhm.
if in this action plan to put reward, when you achieve this small step, and I am going to reward myself with something. It doesn't
Mhm.
need to be huge, something small. And, that's give us a motivation too.
That's true. That is
Mhm.
Right.
true. Yeah.
And
That's
if you
true.
don't achieve it, don't worry. It's just a matter of time.
Mhm.
Readjust your goal. That's all.
Mhm.
And that's all. That's right. I think you can't be hard on yourself because you haven't achieved something yet.
Hmm.
There's always the power of yet.
Yes.
It doesn't mean it's never going to happen. It's just not yet. You just have to work a little bit more and keep striving for what you need to be doing.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why we're here for each other. The
Yeah.
accountability.
Yes,
Yeah. Accountability is good too.
and it
Accountability
does. It's right.
partners. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does help when you're trying to reach goals.
Yes.
Yes.
It
That's
reminds each other, and it's just like, hey, where are you gonna be now? What's your plan for the next day or next week? Those are the things also that helps our goals
yes,
settings.
absolutely.
Yep.
Does anybody have anything else they'd like to share?
Mm.
I think we're good, guys. Pretty good.
Good. We hope you got some value, from our share this evening, and we will be back, I think, in the new year with more topics, more lives for you guys to get a little bit of value from. And we really, really appreciate all the support that we've gotten over the last year. And, we want to keep offering value and keep coming to see everybody every week. So that's it for us. I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we will see you all next year. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye bye.